Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this game of That Dirty Slit Cup. Now, today, Will is trying to name an art thing in such a risque manner that you two will ban him forever. But we're just making art. So today, we're going to win amazing, fantastic prizes. We are going to do amazingly fun things. And let's get on the way. You will know and win prizes or participate in fun things. Will be doing the fun things you'll be watching. Anyway, so good day to you, my friends. So what I've done is I've taken a cup and I've slid it completely all the way up, and I've removed the top whole bunch of this that has the ribs in it because I don't want it to be, I don't want it to have a whole bunch of extra stuff that stops the edges from moving. And so this way, every time I push this in, it's going to let out a ton of paint because it's slit all the way down to the bottom. So I want to see if that has an effect on how it is, and if it's not, I've got some other paint that will work in there and make it super awesome. So anyway, all that being said, we're going to get to today's painting right now. Or right not now, but now. Now we're getting right to today's paint. So I've got Payne's Gray, Phthalo Blue, Deep Magenta, Phthalo Green, and Violet. This should be a really fun, busy canvas today. It's going to be really energetic, really bright. Now, if this doesn't turn out the way I have it, I've also got a ton of titanium white made up, just so that we could kind of blow it over the edge with a our compressor thing. Okay, I've got it off. Good. All right, so let's just start getting it up in here. We've got first. Okay, so first in, first out doesn't apply with this type of painting because it's whatever's on the side is getting out. So I'm going to start with a base of Payne's Gray because it's beautiful. And next up, we're going to do our Phthalo Blue. Oh, Phthalo Blue. Phthalo Blue, nice. Oh, I also left the paints a little bit more dense than usual. Sometimes I like doing that just to see how it's going to turn out. Then we got Phthalo Green. And I kind of want that all together right in the middle. And then we have our Violet. And I want that right down in the middle of that green, because this green and this purple are immediately on the other side of each other for the color wheel. So two things going to happen. If the colors mix, they'll turn to mud, but if they don't, it looks awesome because they're complementary. And last but not least, we've got magenta, and we're going to kind of splash this all up in and through here. We want it interfering with the blue and the green and the magenta and the violet. Anyway, we're just going to pour it higher because we kind of want it all over the place. All right, so we're going to give this a quick and short stir with this now dry stick. Is it dry? Yes, it is dry. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 3. All right. Okay. I'm a little nervous, guys, because I'm kind of pretty sure that this one's going to spectacularly fail, but, you know, sometimes you just got to do. All right. I'm afraid my cup is going to collapse if I flip it like I normally do. What's life for if not live? I was about to say something super sassy there. I was like, yeah, I'm sassy. And then I'm like, oh, no, I can't do it. All right, here we go. Well, a couple things happened. I missed. So that's one. Half of the stuff went on the edge. Actually, we're going to pull it up before it gets too far away. You get on there. Because it's just going to push this stuff around. So this stuff, we're just trying to lube up the canvas for all the other stuff. And I guess it would have worked much better if I had used the dimethicone. If you use it, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so that's really unfortunate that I did that. See, you know when something's gonna go wrong and it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Now, I'm sure if I would have just walked in there like I own the place and like I flip jacked up cups for a living, I'm sure it would have gone just fine. But the second you start second guessing yourself, you're like, I don't know if I can do this. You can't. You've already sold yourself. And because you told yourself you can't, you can't. Sucks to be you. And sucks to be me right now because I just did it. Okay, so let's pull off this lip. We got some cool cells on this edge though. And, okay. It's got a little bit of a hole. It's already starting to leak. And, okay. So, the idea is... That's not working at all. Okay, get out of my cup. So guys, we are boarding and hard passing. Now I am super glad that I pre-lubed the canvas so that, well, that's kind of pretty. Look at that. I have no idea where our, I see our purple. There's no green here. I wonder if all the green fell out. Come on, guys. Get on the edge. Get over there. Okay. Now the camera has auto-corrected, but imagine this like 5 shades darker. This is Payne's gray, like straight up Payne's gray right here. And right now it's showing like it's much lighter. It's not much lighter. Okay, so we're gonna fix. I kind of knew there was gonna be something wrong. Maybe it didn't just fit just right, or I don't know. Something gave me the impression that it wasn't gonna work as planned. So we're gonna get out our white like we had planned earlier. And I'm going to use that to blow it across this dark thing. And we got some cool, interesting cells starting to form, but this isn't what I wanted. And yes, it's cool, but let's try to do something different. Intentional. That's the only beef I have with acrylic pouring, is none of it's intentional. Sorry. I apologize. To everybody that pours, I just sold everybody much short. There's lots of weights you can do, lots of different things. Tree rings, mixing colors, mixing color order, depth of pour. Anyway, sorry that I just, everybody, because it's not true. So I'm going to torch this a little bit, see if we can... I don't know if you see all these little bubbles popping. It's funny, even if it appears like there's no bubbles, I always see them as they get to the surface and pop. Okay, so for us, right now, let's plan this out. So we got some really interesting things happening here. We've got, what are we gonna try to keep is what I'm trying to think through. We got some darker colors here. And I'm not sure what's going to happen, what's underneath all this paint as we're going to start to blow it around. It might end up being like variations of white on, over that blue, which I really hope it doesn't, because I don't want that. Yeah. But, so yeah, so we're going to take this white, This white is thinned with water and not with Floetrol. This white is thinned with water, not Floetrol. Yeah, I said it right. Okay, actually I'm going to put just a little bit more water in here. I've got it in one of my split shot glasses, which I'm going to use that for a pour sometime. I think it's going to be cool. But I want this white really thin so it's okay to sink through the other stuff. So that green, I can already tell, is starting to pull up from where it is throughout the canvas. Which, that's kind of cool. Not going to matter, we're still not going to keep it. Alright. So, we've kind of got some cool things going. Let's diagonal this thing. Let's start from here and maybe blow it wider as it goes, and so it's much wider here and kind of blends in a little bit better across the way. A little bit more right through there. Yeah. Oh, that was a good drip and mist canvas. And let's get it. And so we're going to be blowing it this way and trying to feather it more as it comes out here. I like this purple. I kind of want to leave that. I don't mind messing up this blue right here. I don't want to mess up this blue. I like how it's got these little slightly liney bits going that way, and I like this how it arcs over the edge, and it does not do purple well at all. This camera right here, that's frickin' purple. It's not magenta. No, excuse me, that's magenta ish. Okay, so let's get our thing out. Whoops. Man, this piece needs to hang off the wall like this. Oh, that'd be awesome. Okay. Okay. I do want... Oh, it does incremental. Of course I knew it would do incremental. Why didn't I start doing that earlier? Oh man, I better stop playing with this. I'm gonna keep playing with this. Oh my goodness. The amount of control you need on this thing is absolutely just unbelievable. Man, there's a lot of pretty things happening here. Is my head in the way? It's not. You know what the good thing about this cam? I can look at my hair and be like, okay, good. I'm not entirely balding yet. I hope I got my grandpa's genes. He did not bald at all. There we go. I like it. It's a little bit different than I expected, but I'm actually okay with it being this different now. We're going to blow off any of the extra things that we created. Okay. And let me see. Base. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. You know, it's been a long time. We've been doing this for it's been a long time for me, but I really appreciate you guys that are still with me from the very beginning. It's amazing. Like Judy Sand and Stephanie and Karen Bot, and oh my gosh, there's a ton of people that have been here since the very beginning. I appreciate you guys, and everybody else that's watching. You guys are awesome. So if you have been watching some of the videos and you like this one and you're like, oh, I didn't give up and I've got gumption, would you reach over and subscribe? And if you haven't rung that bell yet, would you hit the bell? What that means is when I do launch a video, you'll be one of the first people to see it and first people to comment on it, and I will comment back on your stuff. Anyway, so thanks so much for watching, guys. Special thanks to Stephanie and Karen Bot at Octopunks. I appreciate you guys. You guys help me do stuff I love, and I really appreciate you guys for that. It's awesome. Anyway, solid. Peace out. Bye, guys.